Hey guys, it's Robj here, and in today's video I'm going to be taking a quick look around a small nest complete kit from a relatively new company called High-Tech Ants. They are certainly having their debut on the channel here now, and their website is hightechants.co.uk. As you can guess from that, they are UK based, but they will ship worldwide. So we're going to have a look at one of their complete kits today. This is the size small. They also have various other sizes available. Check their website out for more details on other kits. So let's dive right into this. Let's take a look at the nest. We're going to start off with the nest and we're going to work our way through everything. This is quite a large kit. I mean, you get a lot for the money. You get the Outworld, you get the nest, you get quite a lot of accessories, including these very fine tweezers. You get a 4-way adapter, feeding tubes, but we'll get more onto the accessories later. Let's have a look at this nest. We're going to take a look at the connectors and the connection system. So the principle we've seen before from various companies, but there is a unique twist on this one where it was designed that it is only one-way insertion from the top, so if you pick it up or push it down it can't come out of line. It can only be removed by pushing it the way it went in, which is a nice new inclusion. And I must say, I have actually done what I just said. I picked up my nests to move it to a different shelf, and it sort of de-slotted downwards. So that is a useful feature, take my word on it. There was a lot of ants everywhere, and as always this allows a lot of various different attachments, including the test tube adapter. This is interesting and really good for getting your ants into their new home. So let's go back to this temperature module. It is rather handy. Now, I have got these particular temperature modules. I've got them in the wired form, the probe form, and ones where the probe is built in. They're commonly used widely and cost effective. But what makes this really good is it has full access into the nest, so there's no messing around with inserting the probe. And it doesn't take up any expansion port, and it is removable. The removable part is helpful because you can buy the nests without the temperature module. So you get this kit, it comes with a temperature module. When your ants outgrow the size small, you move up to the medium, but you save a bit of money by buying it alone, no temperature module. Then you just pull yours off and attach it on. Other things that make the nest more unique is a lot of thought has gone into quality of life. Most ant keepers use heat cables, including myself, extensively to encourage it. So most of my ant nests are sat on top of them at an angle to get them to go underneath. Where here, if they're being used, they have included risers, which you just simply screw in. They're part of the kit, they work well, and you got a solid sturdy base, no rocking or anything like that, perfectly flat, so the ants aren't disturbed unnecessarily. But as the nest is now raised, it is slightly out of line for some of the other modules, including the Outworld. So they thought of this. There is a attachment that goes on but goes down inside through a tunnel, and that means they now line up perfectly, which is rather very handy. So what if we don't want to use it? Just put the blanking plate on it. It's as simple as that. As for the nest itself, the 2 black screws are Allen keys. They're included. You can remove it to get in there to clean. so reusability is quite high here. It comes with the red shield included in the price. It also has the moisture system, and that uses a plaster insert. They are likely replaceable, but I would think you'd have to order them as special order with the company, but more than likely really easy to clean. So I thought I'd mention that. So we've had a look around the nest, we've had a look at how we monitor the nest, how we provide moisture to the nest. So let's move on. Let's have a look at the Outworld, where we get most of our observations from. We get to watch them foraging out in here, and it is really well put together. Particularly like the lid. The lid uses the existing screws to line it up perfectly so it can't slide off, and it also doesn't have to have an internal lip. Talking of lips, it has a lip which we can apply PTFE to, but on the size small, which is what we've got here, are able to climb up the corner attachments if they are a particularly escape prone species, so you'll want to do a little lip of PTFE around the bottom there. So I mentioned it comes with other modules. Well, at the moment there is one other module available. It is the 4-way connector module. Now you don't have to use it 4 ways. It comes with a number of accessories, including 4 tube adapters and 2 blanking plates. So you can use this as a right angle or any other configuration that you can come up with here. So minimum you've got to use 2 tubes, but you can have it as a right angle, straight across, an extra piece of nesting real estate. In my testing, my ants actually used it like a nest. They used it as like an expansion, not a joint. So they moved eggs into it, but they quite liked it. Now, what I would do as a little personal preference is I would move the ants in like this, using this joint, because then, while before they're ready to leave into the larger nest from the test tube, they get to explore both directions. They lay down their pheromone trails, and they discover the Outworld and the nest. We'll keep the nest moisture levels steady. We'll make it look, we'll add the heat cable, we'll make it very much want to move. And then, even though this set does come with the fantastic Biformica water feeders included, I would actually use that test tube as a large water supply. After they've moved out, I would swap the test tube out for a large going on holiday sort of water supply that you don't need to use all the time. You can use the Biformica for your weekly, but if you're going away and you need to leave a large water supply, why not? Use the test tube. Another use for it is to fill it with seeds. If you're using a seed eating colony, that 4-way connector could be a seed eating joint. It keeps it compact, keeps the mess out of the Outworld, and contained. These are all personal preferences, but I think good ideas. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick look around this product from High Tech Ants. I will cover the other size nests and a few other bits and bobs from High Tech Ants in coming videos, but I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and as always, like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you in the next one.